Alright, let's see what we have here today. We have a 2.5 inch rough country leveling kit for a Ram 3500 4-wheel drive. Alright, let's check it out. Oh yeah, look at that. Check that out. These big old beefy brackets with these shock extensions. Bolts. Other side. Shock extenders. The instructions. Alright, we'll take a look at that later. Alright, so we're going to install this on this 2015 Ram 3500. Obviously, we already have it set up on the jack stands, ready to go. We just need to take off the tires. But first, I know, I forgot the freaking drill bits. So let's go to Home Depot and go buy them.
Oh, here we go.
Just get
you know, we should have brought the bracket itself and just measured the thing.
Oh, no. Dude. Let's do this. You know what? Just get this. So we can't go wrong with buying all of them.
Yeah, that's true. So let's take this.
Alright, we just come back from Home Depot. Got these drill bits from DeWalt. I needed this drill set. We were missing some bits, so I had to get some. Go ahead and open it up. There we go. So you got your 1/2 inch, 3/8, so on and so forth. All these are pretty much laid out for you. Now let's go ahead and measure the sizes for these brackets. Oh, it looks like it might be a 1/2 inch. I'm not sure. Let's start with this one, and we'll work around it. Obviously, metal, you can, you know. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. All right, so before we had it lifted on these jacks over there, we actually took a measurement from the bottom of this floor all the way up to the lip of this fender, and we have 39 inches. After the install, let's see if we raise up another 2.5. Something. This is one of the problems that these things you're gonna run into. So you can get this bolt down here, which is no problem. You know, you just unbolt it with the impact wrench, whatever. But up here, you're gonna need an Allen key that will hold. Pull it up. That'll hold that. There's like a little slot in the middle for Allen key, and you gotta unbolt this bolt. So even if you try to turn it, the whole shock will spin. Solution for that problem where, you know, the bolt kept on spinning on me on top of the shock tower brace. Let's get an Allen key and just put it on top of the bolt. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little slot where Allen key can go, and then you just hold it, and someone, I guess another hand, can just twist it with the open ender or box wrench or whatever you want to use. We're about to lower this axle. Before you do that, make sure that this sway bar is disconnected from this little sleeve right here on both sides.
Don't forget the...
And also disconnect. There is a little clip that goes right here you want to just make sure that thing just cut it off. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just run a zip right through it and zip tie this down. Just, you know, make sure this thing doesn't pull down so hard that it'll probably rip off. Just keep that in mind. A problem we ran into is which side or how is it supposed to be positioned on this shock tower. You know, the instructions say, you know, to line up this hole into the little hole that was here for the little bushing, and we're concluding that that's it, because on the instructions it shows pictures of the guy drilling a hole here, and it has this already pre-drilled there, so all we have to do is just bolt it on here and drill a hole there. So I know it's gonna look funky, it's kind of cocked this way, but that's how the instructions say to do it, so that's how we're gonna go down that route. And also, take out the bushings, these right here, this little pin right here has to line up to the passenger side. I know when you took it out prior it was right here, like straight across, which is lining up to the driver's side, but since this is the passenger side, this little deal, this little push pin has to line up to that little hole right there. So it's gonna, let me show you real quick. Okay, and then you can bolt it up to, line it up to this hole, which was already there. I haven't pre-drilled or anything. Line it up there, bolt it, just put your bolt here, tighten it up, and on this side you're going to want to mark it because it's really hard to get a drill bit in here. Okay, so here we are on day number 2, and the biggest problem I had was, how did these brackets go? I was super confused. When we had the axle right here decompressed, it looked like these shocks were about to literally just pop out that way, but as we raised it up, it actually kind of in a way straightened out. So if you're installing this bracket, this 2.5-inch lift, it's okay, you know, it's not going to be a big deal if, you know, the spring is cocked a little bit this way. That's what I called the guys at Rough Country, and they told me, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. And also make sure that these brackets right here, the offset should be pointing inward to the chassis. So I'm right here on the passenger side, so that's gonna be pointing this way. If you come along over here on the driver's side, which is not shown on the instructions, this is pointed inward as well. This little part right here, this little, let's see if I can give you a better shot over here. Okay, so you see how that's kind of cocked that way? That's supposed to be pointing the chassis. Once you got that done, then it's pretty much making sure your springs are aligned to these bushings, making sure all this is seated properly. And once we got that, we bolted up the, what's it called, this thing? Gosh, what is it? Sway bar. The sway bar. And also don't forget to bolt in your brake lines, one right here and one right there. And that's pretty much it. Now all we gotta do is just bolt up the tires. Just as advertised, this little spacer right here, it did lift up the truck 41.5 inches from this little lip. I know it says 39 inches right now, but that was before we installed the little leveling kit. After the leveling kit, we have 41.5 inches. All right, I gotta take this thing up to the alignment shop because the steering is not perfect. It goes like this.
It's 40 minutes.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be going so fast on it, right?
No.
We don't know if we even installed it right, but hopefully we did.
Dude, it feels even scarier.
Well, I still got to put that steering stabilizer on it, so
Oh, yeah.
so might feel a little weird. We just left the alignment shop and we're gonna see if they actually, oh, if it actually straightened out the steering.
Oh God, go.
This thing is not. Yeah, it's not really that practical. Well, I barely made that. Alright, let's see here. What did the guy when you went in there?
Nothing. He just wire your bag. I was like, oh no, not wire your bag. I just need to get my phone. He's like, oh okay.
It's like, what?
Tilt up the camera.
That was better. See how this bad boy drives now? Oh man.
What?
Oh, the lady. I don't know what else is on the left now. Huh.
What happened now?
I don't know. It just feels like it. Maybe this is not a level surface. I don't know. It's like I'm still holding the steering wheel a little bit to the left, which I don't like. Hopefully we get into a leveled surface. See if it'll straighten out.
Bobbing to the left a little bit.
No, not at all. It's just that I don't like holding the steering wheel crooked to go straight. And so far so good, but I just don't like the fact that I'm holding the steering to the left a little bit. This one looks pretty level. Let's see what it'll do here. There we go.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So is the thing.
Yep. There you go. Much better. I'm holding it straight. I'm going straight. Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
You're not sure?
No. Let me go take it down here and go the road and we'll see. Well, it's just.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Hope you can go. Oh, crap.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't want to go fast because these guys are going pretty quick. Great, great. All right. You know what we should really do? Take it on the freeway. I'm gonna take it on 635, and then we'll see how it really.